Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another Tajweed tips and tricks tutorial. Today we're looking at page 34 of the Safar Abridged Qaida. The topic is Sukun. So this is one of the joining symbols in Arabic. There's two joining symbols. One is Sukun, the other one is called Shadda. There's a big difference between them. The Sukun joins one letter to another letter, and that's it. The Shadda joins and then doubles the letter and carries the sound on. I'll explain that later on when we get to the Shadda section, but for now we're just going to concentrate on Sukun. You can join any letter to any other letter with a Fatha, a Kasra or a Dhamma. So the E, U or sounds, E or U sounds. And the examples that we've got here are, if you look at box number 1 to 3, you've got the Hamza joining the Ba with the Fatha. Okay, so it's Ab, Ib, Ub. So Sukun it basically stops the sound. Okay, if you think about it that way, the sound starts on the Fatha and ends on the B, on the makhraj of whatever letter has got the Sukun. Okay, so we'll go through these sounds. If you want to practice, you could easily change all of these Hamzas into any other letter. For example, if you want to practice joining a Ba to any other letter, you could try Bub, Bib, Bub. Okay, or if you wanted to join, let's just take for example, a Qaf. If you wanted to join a Qaf to any other letter, you could do Qab, Qib, Qub, and carry on and have that Qaf replacing the Hamza on this page, and that will give you pretty much all the sounds that you can get when a letter joins another letter. With the Sukun, like I've explained, there's only two letters involved. Okay, the first letter will have Fatha, Kasra or Dhamma, and the second letter will have the Sukun. Alright, so we'll go through these sounds based on having a Hamza joining all the letters in the alphabet one by one. We could also join a Hamza to another Hamza, and the sound would be I, U, but that comes a little bit later. It's a bit more involved. It's a little bit tricky. So here we've started on the Ba. So we'll go through the sounds inshallah. Check your pronunciation. The makhraj is very, very important. Make sure you're articulating the letter from its point of origin or makhraj. Okay. So box number 1, we'll go all the way across inshallah. Ab, Ib, Ub. At, It, Ut. Ath, Ith, Uth. Aj, Ij, Uj. Ih, Uh. Akh, Ich, Ukh. And bear in mind, you keep making sure that you follow the rule of the Fatha, the Kasra, the Dhamma that we've already learnt from those lessons. So for the Fatha, you don't open your mouth too much. For the Kasra, you smile. And for the Dhamma, you make your lips round. Okay? So we've got on to box number 19 now. Ad, Id, Ud. Adh, Id, Udh. Ar, full mouth. Ir, empty mouth. Ur, full mouth again. Az, Iz, Uz. box 31. Us, is, us. Ush, ish, ush. Sod now, 37. Us, is, us. Lord, box 40. Id, id, ud. Now we're on to, oh sorry, I forgot to mention the sod, the dod, thaw and thaw. Remember they're full mouth, okay? So on to the thaw now, box 43. At, it, ut. And the thaw. Av, id, ul. Ain now, box 49. Tricky one, because the hamza is from the bottom of the throat, ain is from the middle of the throat. So when they join, you've got to make sure that you start the sound from the bottom, from the chest, and then it ends on the middle of the throat. So it's and or. And with these, sometimes you can end up bouncing it. You don't want to do that, okay? The sound that you end on should be the crisp ain sound, yeah? So, not there should be none of that bouncing. There are bouncy letters, which we're going to go through later on, inshallah. And I think I might have previously mentioned it. I'll mention it once we've done the full page. I'll mention the bouncy letters, the kalkala letters, okay? Box 52 now. Ugh, ig, ugh. So clear ghain from the makhraj. We've got box 55 now. F, if, oof. The rest should be quite straightforward. We've done the tricky ones. Actually, off, full mouth letter. So box 58 going across. Aqo, iqo, uqo. Okay. And now we're on 61. Ak, ik, uk. You'll have noticed a difference between those because the makhraj is slightly different, and also qaf is a kalkala letter, but I'll go through those separately, the kalkala ones. 64. Al, il, ul. 67. Im, and 70 going across. An, in, un. And the last, the ha. I, You'll notice on here we haven't got a wow and we haven't got a ya. Why is that? How come we haven't got a wow and a ya? Well, if you look back to the sounds that we've done on the stretches and the leans in the previous few pages, we've already covered those sounds. So we don't need to go over them again over here. If you're a little bit confused, please go back, start from lesson 24 and go through and find those where you're joining a ya and a waw with a fatha, kasra, dhamma, and you'll see it there, the different sounds that they make. There's some stretches involved as well on some of them. So the kalkala letters, going back to this, so the kalkala letters are the ones that bounce. When they've got a sukun on them, and the sukun, I don't think I've explained it, that the sukun is like, if you look at this bar here, that little crescent shape on the top of it, that's called a sukun. Okay? And that means that the previous letter is joining onto this letter, the letter that's got the sukun. And whenever qaf, ta, ba, jim and dal, you can write these down, whenever these have a sukun on them, or you can call them sakina or sakin, when they become sakin and they've got sukun on them, then they bounce when you join. So for example, the ba, it's not it's ib, ib, ub. It's not a full fatha or anything like that. It's just a little bounce. called qalqala. The Jim also has it, so instead of aj, it's aj, ij, uj. Okay. Dal has it, ad, id, ud, little bounce. This one I find the most tricky, the ta. So it's ato, ito, uto. Okay, little bounce, not a full fatha. And then the qaf, aqo, aqo. Sorry, and then sorry about that. Then the qaf, aqo, iqo, uqo. Little bounce on them. Okay, so please do take your time to get your head around this. Understand exactly what the sounds are, and please do feel free to drop me a recording. I've just created an email address which I will leave the link to. If you don't want to upload a full video on YouTube, what you can do is you can email at tajweedtipsandtricks@gmail.com your recording or sound or audio file, and I'll have a listen to that and do a video based around your audio that you send in, inshallah. I think that might be more beneficial. It depends. You can do it however way you want, whichever way you want it. You can upload a video onto the Check My Tajweed playlist if that's the way you want to do it. But the main thing is that your tajweed is getting better, inshallah. You're benefiting from these lessons. If you are doing, please do subscribe. And if you've got any suggestions for me, please leave a comment. And inshallah, I'll see you in the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.